What's up, people? It's your boy Dapper Danny. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about tie knots and also the most classic, the most versatile, the Swiss Army knife of suits, the Navy suit. I'm going to show three different shirts with the Navy suit that you can change up with, and also three different ways you can tie your necktie. We'll be focusing on the four-in-hand, the half Windsor, and the full Windsor. So sit back and relax. I'm going to show you three different ways, three different looks to rock a Navy suit. Let's go. Okay, now here's the first tie. And the knot we're going to use is called the four-in-hand. It's very, very easy to tie. I just started really wearing this really hard and heavy this year. But it's called the four-in-hand, the schoolboy tie, the schoolboy knot. So this is how you do it. The long blade, you pull it down long, and depending on how long your tie is, you can pull it down. I usually probably pull it down between the third and the fourth button because you don't want the tie to be too long. So this is how you do it. Make sure that the long end is longer than the short blade. You wrap it around once. Wrap it around twice. That second time, you go up in the loop, then let it lay flat like that, and then you straighten it up. Put it out flat. Then when you lift up the big blade, you're going to see the knot under there. So you put it through the first side of the knot, and you pull it. Now, before you pull it, you always want that dimple. So what I do is I take the sides of the big blade and I hold it in. I push it in, just like that, like a taco. Push the sides of the blade inward and hold it. And as you pull the knot through, you will see the dimple start to create. You see the dimple right there. Just pull it tight, and then you slide it up to the peak of the collars. And as you see the dimple there, you straighten it up the way you like it. I like it so none of the fabric under the collar is showing. That's how I like to see it. And there you go. You have it. Dimple and all. Nice little tie. Then you put on your Navy coat, which is the Swiss Army knife. All suits. Make sure you're good to go. And boom, you're ready. Ready for court, ready for church, ready for a wedding, ready for a business meeting, whatever event you want to go and dress up. There you have it. Boom. The four-in-hand knot, schoolboy knot, what it's also commonly referred to. And that's the first knot, rocking it with the Navy suit. Tell me what you think. Boom. Okay, I got a different shirt, different tie. This is a button-down shirt, a button-down collared shirt. I think collared shirts, button-down collared shirts are more casual look than formal, but some guys like it. If I'm going to somewhere formal like a wedding, some kind of ball or some kind of really nice social event, I would not wear a button-down collared shirt. I just wouldn't, but it's your personal preference, but I would not recommend that. This was something that's more casual. You can wear it to the office, wear it to church. A lot of times I think the button-downs look better without a necktie. So if it's an event that's you're gonna go to, you don't have to wear a necktie, I definitely recommend a button-down collar. But this knot we're gonna use is called the half Windsor, the half Windsor knot. And basically, the Windsor knots use a lot of tie. So always make sure that the big blade is always longer than the short blade. And how you start the half Windsor is this. You take the big blade, put on the small one, take it through the loop one time, and pull it off to your right hand. You take it around one time, and then you bring it back through the loop. Then you will see the knot. You put it down on the front side of the knot. Hold the sides together. Pull it through to create that dimple. And you can see, now once you see the knot form, you pull a little bit on the top, what I do. And then you slide the knot up to the neck. See, it looks more centered. But after half Windsor, and that's the dimple in it, always put the dimple in it. That gives it a little bit more character. Makes it look more, when people looking at it, make it look more professional, look more put together. But that's the half Windsor. Very simple knot, a little more symmetrical, as you can see at the tip of the knot. You can see it looks more straighter. Dimple always looks good. So that's the half Windsor. Very easy knot to tie. And of course, you put on your navy coat. Walk out the door, you're ready to go, looking like $1 million. That's the second knot, the half Windsor. Next, let's go to the full Windsor. Okay, the final knot is going to be called the full Windsor. As you can see, my collar is very much different than the last two shirts. Spread collar. So when you get a spread collar shirt, you have to have a bigger knot to make it look symmetrical, to make it look like it's going to be equal. Because the Holy Trinity is the collar, the tie, and the lapels on your shirt. On your coat. They should all be of equal proportion. If one is off, it's going to not make the suit look as flattering as it would. So make sure you remember that. The Holy Trinity to the suit is the cut of the collar, the tie choice that you decide to wear in the knot, and also the lapel length and width on your jacket. Make sure they are all symmetrical. Make sure they all jive. Now, for this knot, you're going to need a lot of tie. So I pull it up real low, real high. Make sure the big one is low, the real one is high. It's gonna be starting off the same way as the half Windsor, but I'm gonna do one extra move. So you take it across, put it under through the loop, pull it to the right, wrap it around, pull it tight, go to the front of the loop this time, pull it to the left, and wrap it around. Then the final one, you're gonna go back to the back of the loop. And you're gonna see, it always comes to that point there. When you lift this up, you're gonna see the actual knot. So you slide it down through the front of the knot. And you make that, put it together like the taco. Pull it down tight, extremely tight. Then you're gonna spread out like that. And then you're gonna put it up. 2. And as you can see, the knot is bigger, covering more surface of the inside of the collar, the cutaway collar, so it looks more symmetrical, looks more even. And thus it makes the look more classic. Work on the dimple. Then you're gonna grab your coat. And boom, there you have it. Tidy it up a little bit, but there is your full Windsor. The wider the collar, the bigger the knot, and that makes it look more symmetrical, looks more even, more classic, more formal. So only wear the Windsor on these wide knots. This is more of a formal knot, going to a wedding, high power business meeting, you want to really impress. I would rock the Windsor knot with the spread collar. You can wear the Windsor knot with a regular collar, but it looks better, more professional, more formal, more put together with the spread collar. So tell me what you think about these 3 knots. Which one is your favorite? Please leave a comment below. I'm your boy Dapper Danny. Tell me, am I doing a good job? Do you like what you're seeing? Do you want more content? Please let me know in the comments. Until next time, Take it easy. Have a good Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to everyone that's a veteran that served for our country. I salute you. Until next time, peace.